If you tuned in today, we're doing one of the best boat trips you can do in Mauritius today, doing a bit of island hopping, going to 3 little islands, see a waterfall,
Inseparable, Lighthouse Island, all of that.
Going for breakfast this morning, and then after we've got a private transfer pick-up at 8 AM, so we'll get going. We've been talking the whole hour to our taxi driver and giving us so much information to tell you. So first of all, we booked this trip with our Emirates rep. We paid 16,500 rupees. The tour company, if you book a private transfer, they'll pick you up from the airport and drop you off. They're called Holiday Connections. Our driver was called Abdul, and they do this trip for half the price, for 8,000 rupees. We paid 348 quid for this.
And you can hire a driver, so if you want to do other stuff on land, 4,000 rupees it costs, and he can take you to all different places.
Yeah, and if you're down the south, they'll do Chamarel. You see the 7 coloured earth, Chamarel waterfall, Grand Basin, Black River Gorges, and it'll take about 5 hours to do all that for 4,000 rupees for the driver all day. There's so much information. We might have to share some information with you tomorrow when we do the car hire, but we're on this trip. This is our boat behind us. As you can see, the speedboat. We're going to try to sit at the front. We're going to get on the boat and then get ready, do a bit of snorkeling. We're doing 5 different islands. I don't know where we stop first, whether it's Blue Bay or anything else like that, but we're going to get going. We've got the best seat in the boat, man. Yeah, man. These are our guides behind us in the pink, if you haven't noticed. And I haven't showed you the view, but we go out to the bay out the front here, and then we'll always have these views in the mountains to our left. So we've got a good amount of views for the day, haven't we?
Yeah.
All good? Getting creamed up? Ready to go? I'm going to get in the water. I'm wearing a shirt today because I got burnt on the back yesterday. If you didn't see the beach day vlog at the hotel, we'll see you out and about. Illigrets is a protected nature reserve, so it's our first stop where we just get to do a little bit of swimming. So we're like this in the water at the minute.
Home to
giant tortoises,
lizards and birds, only found in Mauritius.
Yeah. One thing we wanted to tell you here, when you book a trip, they're accommodating with your allergies and stuff.
Yeah.
So they'll
Okay, for like gluten-free.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, won't they? So.
Yeah, and all that stuff. So this is our view.
Look at the view.
We've got a view of the mountain over the background. Got this. So we're going to take some video and water while we're here. Come from that way, Illigrets, which is a protected nature reserve. No, it's not for us, not for us. Just going to sit here, chill, maybe have a drink, cream up, because we get burnt again. We don't want to do that.
And I've got this like rash guard.
It's a UV protective top. I've got. Oh, is it?
Yes.
I've just got a normal top, but it's dried out quite quick. Considering I've got this drenched, I'm quite dry already. Last time we done this trip 4 years ago, we were standing at the front of the boat and we got burnt on our thighs all together. So, I mean, if it's windy and you can't hear us, I apologise, but you should be able to because we've got the little windsock on. It was time for our third stop of the trip over to the Lighthouse Island. After deciding not to snorkel due to the choppy seas, we decided to take in the stunning views of the island and relax on the speedboat. So as you can see, because we're on the North Barriers over there, the waves are quite rocky. And here's Illigrets Island, Lighthouse Island, as it's known as. This is the old abandoned lighthouse. If you want to pause and read this screen, then you can. Where we come from the main island, where you can see behind us, it pissed it down with rain. And on the way here on the speedboat, it just hit you on the face. When you know, you know. When it hits you, it hurts. First of all, apologies if you can't hear us because it's extremely windy where we are, and if you can hear in the background, that's all the big waves crashing up against the island, because the Mauritius is like protected by a load of islands, reefs and whatnot. You can hear the waves and all that kind of stuff.
Fun facts from James?
Yeah, we're not giving you entertaining facts on this channel. So when you're on this trip, you'll get about 20-25 minutes depending on your little guide or boat that you're on. After this stop, we go to the waterfall, and on the way towards the waterfall you'll see the difference between the blue water and the river water, which is up brown. You get to see loads of fruit bats. I've got monkeys in the trees. Do you remember seeing that last time, 4 years ago? Yeah, so we get to see that. If any of you like surfing, probably you wouldn't have a whale of a time out here, but look how big the waves are here. Yeah, we're going to walk around the island. You've seen the lighthouse and that we've shown you. It's not too much. If you want to read that sign earlier, I'd probably suggest you go back and pause it and read it. We don't know too much facts about this island, so we don't want to bullshit you. I don't want to pluck anything out of James's big book of bullshit anyway. It's
an island. One side the water's good, one side the water's shit, and there's an old abandoned lighthouse. There we go.
Yep, and waves at about 12 foot high. The swells are about 4 metres. That's probably all we need to know. already. Our time's up on the island now.
Quick, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a quick tour around. You don't need more than 20 minutes on it because there's not a lot to do. There's a lot of rubbish. You come back down and get the boats where we're just standing now. Get a magnificent view of the island pretty much. It's the main thing. Apart from the dodgy waves you get a great view.
Let's just bring it back down to earth, shall we? So there's a lot of rubbish and the island does smell a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, not too much. Yeah, it's not like a major tourist.
The views are nice though, so.
Especially when it's a really clear day. I mean, you can see all the cloud on the mainland. It's raining in parts. It's still stunning to look at. I love it. I love the island. Absolutely
so I think
brilliant.
we need to head back to the boat now.
Yeah, other people are heading back, so we're going to head back too.
Oh.
And then we're going to see the waterfall next. As our time was up on the island, we headed back to our speedboat. We had a 15-minute ride up the east coast to a small river opening. Here you can see the Indian Ocean meeting the river water. Along this river there are trees lined with fruit bats, and if you're lucky, you're able to spot some macaque monkeys by the cliff's edge. The waterfall we're about to visit is called Grizzly Waterfall, which we spent about 5 minutes admiring. After this, we ended up at our lunch spot on part of the beach on Illy Surf Island for a beach barbecue and a little embarrassing birthday sing. Oh, and this is our first stop at Illy Surf Island.
So that resort over there is the Four Seasons. Oh no, this one is.
Yeah, just one in front of us. I think Four Seasons either that one or that one. Probably that one. This is our lunch for barbecue lunch. We've got other tables, other groups and stuff as well around here. This is a different part of Illy Surf that you can go to, but this is one of the best beaches you can visit, by the way. In the south is Illy Surf and only accessible by boat. You can see there's loads of other different boats. We're with One Love, which is that boat over there. Loads of different tables set up for a beach barbecue. This is just a literal little pit stop, and then we go over to the mainland, Illy Surf, which is just around the corner. There we go to the main beach of Illy Surf. Does anyone ever get that feeling of embarrassment, or if you're like me and dislike being sung to for your birthday? This was 5 days away, but Ellie said we were celebrating. Awkward! You just freeze in the moment, kind of like what I'm doing here. We had our barbecue lunch, which consisted of garlic bread, salad, fish with rice and salad, and dessert was fried banana in rum. Then a small dip in the sea before heading around the corner to the main part of Illy Surf. This is our last stop. We're here at Illy Surf, and welcome to one of the best beaches that you'll find in the south. Illy Surf Beach.
I think, yeah.
One of the best beaches in the south. It's only accessible here by boat from the mainland, even though it's not that far. You can only access it by a boat. We have an information centre here. You have deck chairs and that you can rent. They've got a market, toilets on the island. We can use the main toilet, which is the sea, if you wish. And the water is quite warm here compared to the sea water.
It's like bath water.
I'm not sure why. Maybe because the bit we just walked in was shallow, but it is
stunning.
Fucking stunning.
Lovely.
It's really stunning around here. When you come to Mauritius, this has to be on your list to stop off at.
Yeah, you can't come to Mauritius and not come to Illy Surf.
So once we've showed you around this bit, we'll take you to the market and we'll show you that. We'll show you a little information centre. We're not going to show you toilets. Everyone knows what a toilet looks like. We headed into the small market on the island where you can find shirts, trinkets, bracelets and some other unique items. This is where we are at the moment. We've just taken you to the market just here. So you've got these little huts, which I'm not sure it says masala. Information kiosk we went past earlier. Hotel kiosk, so you've got a sandbar and beach just around the corner as we go around the corner. So we will show you some of that bit in a second and we'll get going back to the beach. Where we are behind us is a little fruit shack. You can buy drinks and beer. You can do like fried banana for 300 rupees, which is about £5.50. French fries for 200 rupees, about £4.11.
Just went to the market, you would have seen. I just bought a little ankle bracelet.
200 rupees.
Ankle bracelet, yeah.
Works out £4.11 for a little ankle bracelet, which is quite nice. And we have, you've got all the seating area under here, under the palm trees. Around here you've got another kiosk just under there, which I'm not sure what is. And then you've got the main attraction of Illy Surf, where the tide's gone out. The water does come up further around here, but we'll show you in a sec. Down there at the corner, there are some beds here, but they are chargeable and they're not free to rent.
Quite expensive as well. If you want to hire a sunbed, it can be quite costly, I think. You can try and find out the price of them.
Yeah. Can do, yeah.
If we do, we'll let you know how much they are.
We also found out if you want to hire a sunbed, this costs around 500 rupees for 2 beds. We then enjoyed the warm season beach around Illy Surfs Island for the short time we had of an hour and a half. After our time was concluded on the island, we headed back down south on the speedboat, which was around 30 minutes. We enjoyed listening to some awesome music and taking in the stunning scenery the island had to offer to mark the end of our trip that was one to remember. Come back from our trip now. One thing I wanted to note to you, we've been kind of robbed blind with this trip.
I shouldn't laugh, it's not funny.
So we paid 16,500 rupees, which is about 348 quid. Everyone else on the trip paid no more than 9,000 rupees.
So when...
For the same boat, same food, same islands, no different.
Yeah, every single one of them didn't pay more than that.
No.
So anyway, so we messaged our rep and...
Yeah. I gave him a piece of my mind.
How can I say this nicely? I can't say it nicely. She basically wanted to argue with us.
Yeah, it's only 15 years no one's complained about the price, and when our driver picked us up this morning, he gave us a funny look. Abdul was an absolute legend.
Abdul's a legend, yeah.
When we got in taxi, he goes, I'm really shocked about how much you paid for this. We're like, what do you mean? So we got talking to him anyway, and he's like, for this trip you should pay about 8,000, 9,000 max. And like, when we come in 4 years ago, we paid 4,000 for a driver all day from 9 in the morning till 5 in the evening, didn't we? We did Chamarel, Waterfall, Seven Coloured Earth, Grand Basin, Black River Gorges and Lovenhill Nature Park all in one day with a driver.
Yeah.
For 4,000 rupees, and we just paid 16,500. We paid 2,000 more, we could have had this trip private. So don't be a mug. When you come here, it shouldn't cost you more than 9,000. Don't pay.
And I'm annoyed at ourselves because we usually do this sort of research and we know, but I don't know why. Maybe because we were tired and...
Yeah, we didn't sleep well last night.
I have no idea. Anyway, we were robbed blind.
Anyway, we made a mistake, so you don't have to now.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
So, if you are coming to Mauritius, there's a company who don't... I think I've already mentioned this.
No, we haven't.
So, there's a company, basically the guy that picked us up today, he's got works for this company called Holiday Connections. They do airport pickups and drop-offs. They do, like, tours and stuff like that.
Yeah, so if you've booked your holiday and you get a private transfer, it's 99% likely it's going to be this company that's going to pick you up. So just ask them about trips. They do them cheap. They're not expensive at all. No, and you know, price.
And if you're lucky to get Abdul, he is an absolute little gem, isn't he?
Yeah.
We spoke to him for like the whole time.
Yeah, the whole 2 hours in the car there and back.
Before, ever, and he's so knowledgeable, and he's been doing the job for 27 years, and you can tell he just loves it.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
he does. So. Don't
use
make
Holiday Connections. Don't go through your your tour company that you've booked with.
Yeah, they're saying, oh, everything's gone up, fuel, food, what? Charge us £200 extra than everyone else. Yeah, so we had a brilliant day. Like, don't get me wrong, we've had a fantastic day, but the price, when we're speaking to all the couples, so we had couples from Spain, Germany, Denmark, France, Scotland, England, us. That's it, like literally the whole European Union on this boat.
Yeah.
Kid you not. And yeah, no, we've had a really good day. I've loved the day, and we did this trip before, but to pay double the price of everyone else is wrong. Yeah,
and it made me laugh because on the day that she was here talking to us, she was saying, don't get scammed by this one, be careful of that one.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you scammed us, you robbed us. Anyway, we've had a lovely day. We're all ready, as you can see.
Yeah.
And we're going to be going out for some dinner tonight.
Yeah, so we're not vlogging tonight, it's just buffet and stuff, so we're going to finish it here. We have a question for the day for you. When you're on holiday, I can't remember if we asked this, do you do trips or do you stay in a hotel?
Yeah.
What is your type of holiday? We like being out and about. We had a relaxing day yesterday, we had a good day,
and
so we don't really relax.
That was enough for us.
Yeah. So we go.
We when we go on holiday, we like to explore the country that we're in and fully immerse ourselves into that culture, and you know, and see the country for what it is.
Exactly. Yeah. So let us know down below, and obviously if you stayed watching this long, it's imperative you smash the like button for us for this video if you've liked it. Helps us out massively, and it helps push the video out towards other fellow travellers like yourself.
If you've liked it, of course.
Yeah, and it helps us massively. Well, if you've watched this far, you must have liked it, because if you've if someone didn't like the video, you would have dropped off ages ago. So if you're still here, smash the like button, really helps. If you're new and you like us, hit that subscribe button too, because that really helps us out.
And it's free.
Like a lot.
It's free to do so. See you next week.
Bye. I'm still filming. Go on. Yeah, don't get your hopes up, that's not happening.